Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. But a flying ship? Yowza. Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with
Good
synths.
idea.
In this town?
Wouldn't want these things
They got
falling
another
into their
thing
own
coming.
hands.
What am I gonna
Whoever
tell
this
us?
Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that come in peace part.
fins. Ah, so it starts with R? There we go.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But who the hell?
Why don't you tell me who?
In a world full of suspicion,
I followed the freedom.
if that's true, who told you?
Dr. Amari told me.
Very interesting. Last question. Why?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech.
You have
I didn't know we were... Oh,
Deacon.
newsflash.
I owe you an apology. I'm destined.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for?
Des, we need to let...
That
To hell with...
we're letting you in.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Talk to the boss. Yet?
Yes.
Hey, don't try anything, stranger.
Oh, hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. And we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship.
There's more going on than you know.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Deacon is a woman. Well, the point is,
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly.
So we seek to free this.
I have a question.
Once, I pledged...
Well said. Someone with your skills, your belief. But right now, we don't have the...
Sure.
And in turn, we...
Hey, hun. I appreciate all you've done. Thank you.
A lot of it is because of you.
Traveling with you. You're full.
Uh-huh.
The world before was nothing but petty governments going to war. We thought we were safe, but... I only wish we could have all got...
I feel the same way.
Hey, hun.
My family's in tatters. I've been dropped into this place where everything's trying to kill me.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Sure, the world may have...
Wow. Your hair looks great.
That's my hand. Honey, don't...
Watch yourself, outsider.
Analyzing.
Pam.
Processing. Unknown human entity.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily on
Sure.
preliminary I-1.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized.
Right.
I provide
Uh-huh. What? That's amazing.
caution.
Uh-huh. Even if you're wrong sometimes.
Repeat. Operation complete. Query.
I'm from Vault 111.
Conversation.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again.
I have the code.
Suppose you did get rid of Kellogg after all. How'd you manage?
The railroad helped me.
Oh, I would have sorry. You're not the only... I did the best I could. Came up with some schematics for you. Here's the... You know, all the...
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, but can you?
I got it covered.
Good. Good. And don't...
Right.
It's my only hope. Now go on. Take these...
God.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, just make sure we can sleep. There's a workbench.
Uh-huh. Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep.
Right.
What we need now is a...
Uh-huh. I'm on it. Clean water? Sure.
I feel better already. Knowing we have...
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Sturgis.
Well, this place is starting to feel like home.
I'm on it.
Thanks. Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better. It's been a long...
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're Windows.
You'll find me some jet. Then I can use the sight.
I need your help with these schematics.
Oh, yeah? What are they for?
These are plans for building a signal intercept.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. I'd like to...
Uh-huh.
I haven't forgotten that you need my help. Remind me as soon as you found out what that settlement needed from the Minutemen.
Take care of yourself, dear.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Do you always point a gun?
I'm afraid I do these days. Now you best get yourself...
Take it easy. I'm with the Minute...
You're with the... Most people...
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from...
Glad to hear it. There's a... We know where they're coming.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those.
Thanks, friend.
Sure.
teach those bastards a lesson they'll never forget.
Okay. Huh? Give me that one, Kieran.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie.
It's getting worse. Another recruit died last night. Hey.
You're playing games with me, huh?
Not fucking seeing me. Think you can hide? Someone there? You guys can stir it up over nothing.
What exactly?
All be over soon.
No sign
Come
of a
on
map.
out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
You really want to piss me off.
Who's that?
Excuse me.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I kicked their asses for
No kidding. So we've been talking. If we want things to get better. So...
This won't work without power.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me. A pleasure to see you again, sir.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person. By the way, you should have not much you.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I ever told you what happened.
I figured you'd tell me when you... You guys came from Quincy.
That's right. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead. So I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that some kind of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland.
Hey there.
You wanted help earlier. Some kind of machine to get into the Institute?
The Institute uses
teleportation. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, we've got to show people the minute.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Not now.
Well, I'll be around. Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality subroutine?
Sure. That would be great.
Acknowledged. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready?
Actually...
Very well, sir. Traveling with you is proving to be quite...
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
I said I'm fine. Leave me alone, Jimmy.
What's going on?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. While you're working on that, keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available. How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your city?
Sure. Yeah. Ready to build the...
Good. Here's a list. I'll meet you over...
Thanks, Sturgis.
Good deal. One thing to keep in... I'll see you...
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? I'll start I'm ready when you are. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean.
Who are you?
Sean.
Father.
Yes.
What's going on? Father?
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you.
Sean, please, calm down.
Father? Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only... Please, let's start.
Give me Sean.
I know.
God.
Ah, levity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. Mother. Father. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this in the vault. You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader. I'm sorry, Mother. I know it was likely difficult for you. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. To be a family.
Hell of a story. But I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in...
I am the actor, the Institute.
They need your help, Sean.
Oh, we've... Surprised. No. Ultimately, just... What else?
Kellogg.
Kellogg. It was...
You knew the man was a psych...
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose? The Institute took it. Institute... He never failed the Institute. But his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough.
Very well. The
Stupid
Institute is on the verge of...
Sure.
I've been a part of some...
Uh-huh.
And now...
Yes.
I know. Forgive me.
Uh-huh.
There is much...
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am glad. The Institute. You want to... And finally...
Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey, hon.
Hun? I think I need a moment.
Are you all right? How are you feeling?
60 years.
I won't be a part of this.
But we're family, aren't we?
What do you think we should do?
Are you... We'll see what happens.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are...
Why build it to look...
We'd advance the technology. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural. I'll make sure it's brought back online. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent, do you think you could...
I don't need a synth.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling.
Please don't get any germs on me.
We're all looking forward to working.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me. Would you like me to go with you?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
I'll start digging in.
The Institute isn't our enemy.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. After that...
Perfect. Oh no. No, I'm not going there. That's crazy.
Stop right there. No thanks.
There's something...
Smell trouble?
Of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio. Up next, well, I thought I'd play the ink spots with, maybe.